name on the band.
What? You say J on that one.
Haha. Now it's we are live. Oh, come
What is coming for coronation? Is he on the call? Is he still coming? Like, oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Bye.
I know it's totally winter. Are you doing this thing tonight? No. It's chilly. It's been hyper since we got home.
Mama.
Oh my god.
What? What?
Yeah, here by mom. Oh.
How are we doing that?
5 minutes from now. Nope. Sorry. Yeah, 5 minutes.
Why?
People are young. Right there. And then tell them keep going. And all I do is click right here. And then look. And keep going.
Please be seated. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the holiday homecoming event of the year here at WHS Homecoming Coronation Ceremony. It seems like time has flown by since we last crowned our homecoming king and queen, Gavin, Sandal, and Abby. Tonight, the Junior Student Council representatives will be hosting our coronation. We will be recognizing our fall athletic teams, crowning our homecoming king and queen, and ending our event with the homecoming bonfire and competition for the students at the sports complex after our bonfire.
Please remain seated as we begin the processional of our homecoming royalty board.
First, we have our freshmen attendants, which are James Nightingale and Nora Dinger. James Russell Nightingale is the son of John Nightingale and brother of Addison. His hobbies include doing art, writing, and motorbiking. A funny fact about James is that he likes sci-fi and horror movies. Nora Kathleen Dinger is the daughter of Ryan and Cindy Dinger. Her siblings include Ava, Emmett, and Ethan Dinger. She participates in volleyball, basketball, track, and FCA. Her hobbies include sports, hanging out with friends, golfing with the boys, sleeping, and having smelly farts, according to most of the volleyball team. A funny fact about Nora is that she has more muscle tone than most of the boys in her class.
And now for our sophomore attendants, Keith Drummond and Skylar Lick. Keith Olag Drummond is the son of Marisol Odell and Jay Bristol. Keith participates in football and has received perfect attendance. His hobbies include video games, football, sleeping, and annoying his mother. A funny fact about Keith is that he has a tendency to face one into pools. Skylie Ann Wagner is the daughter of Toby and Jessica Wagner. She's a sister to Lily and Chance Wagner. Skylie participates in volleyball, basketball, track shooting, FFA, FCA, and FCCLA. In her free time, Skylie enjoys watching TikTok, hanging with friends, and playing water polo. A funny fact about Skylie is that she was once hammerling on a dead tree, and she got hooked on it as it fell, and she was getting out. As she was getting out, she got poisoned. The junior attendants are Jaden Leach and Keon Forbear. Jaden Tate Leach is the son of Tara Leach and brother to Kaylee Leach. Jaden plays football and basketball. In his free time, you can find Jaden hanging out with his friends, watching movies, and eating. A funny fact about Jaden is that his car started on fire on the way to school one time. Kiana Ray Forbear is the daughter of Jennifer and Lance Everly. Her siblings include Miranda Forbear and Wyatt Everly. Kiana is involved in cross-country, basketball, track, and FCCLA. She enjoys sleeping, watching Netflix, and hanging out with friends. A funny fact about Kiana is that she finds cross-country a somewhat fun sport.
The second grade crown bearers are Ethan Dinger and Isla Williams. Ethan Ryan Dinger is the son of Ryan and Cindy Dinger, and brother to Ava, Nora, and Emmett Dinger. Ethan is involved in piano, baseball, golf, football, and basketball. This summer, he placed in every golf tournament he entered. In his free time, you can find him swimming, fishing, playing video games, and playing with his friends. A funny fact about Ethan is that he usually beats his big brother at mini golf. Isla Marie Rowland is the daughter of TJ and Miranda Rowland. Her siblings include Maverick, Pruitt, and Gentry Joe. Isla enjoys basketball, rodeo, riding horses, and helping with her siblings. She wants to be a dentist and a team roper when she grows up.
Our homecoming royalty candidates are Richard Amion and Cameron Elsher. Richard Allen Amion is the son of Kyle Amion and Tricia Wilmworth Amion, and has a brother to Cedar and Younger Amion. Richard is involved in football, basketball, rodeo, and student council. An accomplishment of Richard's is that he is a class secretary. Richard can be found golfing with the boys, cruising with the boys, hunting coyotes with his brothers, going Bigfoot hunting with Springer, and out driving Bryson all day at the range. A funny fact about Richard is that Springer is slightly better than him at everything. Allie Faye Elsher is the daughter of Ryan and Chrissy Elsher, and is the sister to Carter and Ryan Elsher. Cameron rodeo, NHS, FFA, and FCA. Her hobbies include watching Netflix, shopping with Chuck, and being outside. A funny fact about Cameron is that she managed to start her car on fire and put gas in a diesel pickup and being late to her first day of school of her senior year.
Next up, we have Bryson, Chaney, and Charlie Feathershaw. Bryson Fly Chaney is the son of Tommy and Taylor Roman and the late Clark Chaney. He is a brother to Brigham Chaney. Bryson's achievement is being class president. He participates in football, golf, student council, and NHS. In his free time, you can find Bryson lifting, hanging out with boys, and golfing with Tegan and Brittany. A funny fact about Bryson is that he is slightly worse than Springer at everything. Charlie Rose Feathershaw is the daughter of Veronica and Richard Polhoff, and sister to Alicia Walker and Tom Jokic. Charlie participates in volleyball, basketball, track, rodeo, and student council. An accomplishment of Charlie's is that she graduated kindergarten. In her free time, you can find Charlie watching her nieces and favorite nephew, hanging out and sleeping at Dana's, and shopping with Cameron. A funny fact about Charlie is that her nickname is Chuck.
Lastly, we have Tegan Spring and Liliana Wagner. Tegan Lynn Spring is the son of Lynn and Sherry Spring, and brother to Talina Spring. Tegan participates in football, rodeo, and FFA. His accomplishment is being the 2020 South Dakota High School Rodeo Association steer wrestling champion. In his free time, you can find Tegan Bigfoot hunting with Richard, swimming across the lake with Bryson, mini golfing with the boys, and playing competitive ping pong. A funny fact about Tegan is that his friends call him Springer. Liliana Sue Wagner is the daughter of Toby and Jessica Wagner, and a sister to Skylar and Chance Wagner. Lily is active in volleyball, basketball, trap shooting, FFA, NHS, FCCLA, and student council. An accomplishment of Lily's is that she graduated 8th grade. In her free time, Lily enjoys watching TikTok, wearing Crocs, and the in-depth study of the Nigerians. A funny fact about Lily is that she has passed out in school twice.
Now please rise for the posting of the colors.
Let's see if I can get on.
Please remain standing as Regan Simon sings our national anthem.
Oh, son, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright
First, we would like to recognize the junior high girls volleyball team. Please stand up when your name is called. Starting with the 8th graders, we have Mia Dart, Chloe Fortune, and Lucy Moon. The 7th graders are Hadley Bryan, Bria Bruman, Libby Dietrichs, Taylor McDonald, Tina Simons, and Luke Casey Tinas. The 6th graders are Bailey Cerny, Kylie Dart, Sadie Davis, Brooke Dietrichs, River Sandel, Riley Jo Gribbo, Allie Kerstead, Emmy Moon, and Ruth Noshel. In London Shearer, Rainey Tinas, and Braylee Walker. Stacey Hess is the head coach, and Madison McLaughlin is the assistant.
We will now recognize the junior high football team. Please stand when your name is called. The 8th graders are Tyson Dart, Weston Coden, Jace Blazius, William Balmer, Brandon Lane, Levi Sharp, Brody Ryan, Noah Baldwin, Augustin Dennis, and Andrew Max. The 7th graders are Tyler Kerstead, Younger Amiot, Jace Moore, Emma Dinger, Jeremiah Lane, Trevor Schultz, Austin Kerstead, Samuel Dennis, Talon Anderson, Brand Cunningham, and Dawson Hancock. The 6th graders are Teelan Kerstead, Deacon Hare, Wyatt Everly, Ryan Billmeyer, Clancy Hewitt, Tanner Balmer, and Carter Sundall. Ryan Daner is a head coach and J.R. Funker is the assistant. Round of applause for her. Next, we would like to introduce our head volleyball coach, Taya Eisenbach. I wonder who your main crush Monday is today.
Good evening, everyone. So this is my first year head coaching the volleyball team. I have been helping out for the past 2 years. Also, Miranda. But I just want to say what a privilege it has been to not only coach in the school that I played at, but just for these girls to be so open to new ideas. Knew everything really this year with me as the head coach, and Miranda's been so helpful, so this is Assistant Miranda Brulin. This year we probably won't have everyone come down, but if I could have all of our girls in attendance, please stand. We won't go through all names, but all the volleyball players, please stand. For sure, our seniors, I want to recognize Liliana Wagner, Charlie Heathershaw, Aviana Weinzettel, and Jenna Elsher, also / babysitter for me right now. But these girls have just had great attitudes this year. The effort has been phenomenal, and one of our main goals this year is to beat our record from last year, have positive attitudes and make it to the Sweet 16, and I'd say we're well on our way to accomplishing all those things. But one thing I really want to say is it makes a huge difference when we have a good crowd cheering for us. You can just feel the difference in the atmosphere in the gym, so we really hope to see you there tomorrow night when we play Lyman here at 5:30. Just cheer our girls on, and so we can bring home a homecoming win. So that's all I have.
Thank you, Coach Eisenbach. Let's all come support the girls' volleyball team this week. They'll be playing Lyman tomorrow night at 5:30. Now please give it up to cross-country coach, Ms. Carol Patterson.
For cross country, we have 15 athletes out. If they would please stand and be recognized, the cross country team. There's 8 boys and 7 girls. And I also have my assistant coach, Ashley, here. We have been busy this year running. We just got done with Newell, and we just got done running at Lyman. At this point, we have one senior boy out. Everybody else is juniors on down, and that's boys and girls, juniors on down. And so far, as far as the girls, they're undefeated this year at this point in their class divisions. We've been running against AA and A schools, a lot of A schools. But anyway, they are undefeated and rated in state at this point. And I do thank you for showing support for us. We do run conference this Wednesday down at Phillip, and it starts at 10 o'clock. And congratulations for whoever gets King and Queen tonight, and happy homecoming.
Good luck to the cross-country team this year. They have conference in Phillip on Wednesday at 10. Next up, we will have the head football coach, Lex Heathershaw. We all know Coach Heathershaw would rather be telling the boys to brush their teeth, but right now, his football team is one of the top priorities.
Thanks, Reed. First of all, I just want to congratulate our homecoming court and just really give a round of applause to these guys for us. Secondly, I would just really like to thank all of you here in our community. With the year that we've had and everything that's going on, your support means the world to us. And I know it means the world to our cross-country team and our volleyball team. And it really does make a difference to see you guys in the stands. And I know it means a lot to our kids. So again, thank you to all of our community and all the support that we have out there. Like Bonnie taking pictures, Darla that does our treats. It's just everyone. It's a team effort and a team win. I remember saying that today to somebody. It takes a team, and in the world we're in today, it takes an army. And our army here in Wall is pretty awesome. So again, clap it up for this Wall community and everything that we do here in Wall. And then obviously to our football team, the year's been pretty successful. So could all of our boys that are in our football team just please stand for us. Junior high, you're welcome to stand if you'd like as well. Clap it up for our football boys and our coaches as well. As you know, we just finished the Cadoga game last Friday, and most of you know that we've had some absences there. Our heart goes out to them and what they're dealing with, and then had some injuries, and then the win at Cadoga was interesting, but it's just a tribute to our team and our boys that we have a heck of a football team this year, and a lot of depth and just a lot of good things going on with our football team. So again, really appreciate you boys and what you've done, and my coaches as well, Coach Ermish and Coach Preston and Coach Garrett and Coach Dinger and Coach JR. So thank you for all that you guys do, and I want to give a shout out to cross country as well. Hopefully they go win the conference for us Wednesday, and then obviously our volleyball girls tomorrow night as well. So hopefully we can come and attend all those things, and just again have an awesome, safe homecoming, and appreciate the world out of you guys and what you do for us. So clap it up for everyone. Thank you guys.
Thank you, Coach Heathershaw. Congratulations on a great football season so far. Keep it up. We all know that you're going to trounce this Scottish on Friday.
This year, our guest speaker is Jordan Kerstead. He is the husband to Rachel and a dad to Kyler, Carmen, Carly, Casey, and Caitlin Kerstead. Jordan resides in Wall and enjoys playing cornhole, chicken and goat roping, and most of all, bowling. He says it's the best sport because the ball will always come back to you and you don't have to go get it. A fun fact about Jordan is that he made the Dean's List at 4 different colleges. Please welcome Jordan Kerstead.
I was thinking about this today. It was the 4th time I've done this. big time speaker, as most of you know. I'm kind of quiet, and I don't like to tell too many stories. But there are three things that really stick out to me about homecoming. First of all, take part. You know, there's activities, there's dress up, there's skits. Do it. You know, sometimes people don't think about it and think, I might look stupid, or they don't want to, they're nervous, they don't want to do it. I always say take part. You know, when I was, I think, a freshman, we actually, I think 4 or 5 of us guys, seniors made us dress up in cheerleading uniforms. And we had to go to school for the entire day in cheerleading uniforms. But you know what? Brought back a lot of good memories, a lot of laughs, and it happened. So, you know, take part and encourage your classmates to take part. You know, it's so much more fun when everyone's doing it. Don't be the sore thumb that sticks out and doesn't want to do it. Take part. Next, be a role model. I don't think this gets emphasized enough. You know, sometimes you might do something, you might say something to someone. There's all the time younger kids looking up to you. Bill Leonard is in the nursing home now. He helped out the program for many years. When I was in high school, after a football game, I was spinning my tires when I went to leave. And then I forgot something in the gym, so I stopped. He came up and hit me in the back of the head. And he said, Jordan, what the heck are you doing? Be a role model. You know, there's all these kids look up to you. Do the right thing, be kind, and good things will happen. Yep. Remember, somebody is always looking up to you. Be a role model. Last, be safe. You know, anything can happen. You can make one bad mistake. Next thing you know, that can haunt you for the rest of your life. Be smart about homecoming. Be careful. You know, it's one of those things that happens and sometimes people don't think enough about it. So, in closing, good luck to all the teams. Great honor being up here. Thank you very much. Go Eagles.
Thank you, Jordan. Now for our grand finale and special recognition, we would like to thank the class of 1985 for the homecoming royalty chairs that we still use today.
We will now crown the 2020 WHS Homecoming Royalty. Mr. Baldwin, will you please come to the podium to deliver the honors?
1985, that was my graduating year. Some old chairs. Well, I'm so relieved to be here. I hope you guys are too. It's exciting to see you in every event, every moment. Hopefully we can have a full year for you guys. Congratulations, royalty.
Spring for King.
Your Wall High School 2020 Homecoming King and Queen are Bryson, Chaney. You have been elected by the Wall High School student body to be the 2020 Homecoming King and Queen. This is the highest honor the Eagles can bestow, and is an honor given only to one senior girl and one senior boy in Wall High School each year. As King and Queen, you both clothed in robes of blue, symbolic of honors which have been bestowed upon you. Wear them well, ever keeping in mind their meaning and sentiment of Wall High School. Crowns have been placed upon your heads, representing your position. This is a long-standing tradition as well. Let these crowns always remind you of the importance of your honor. For the Wall High School, continue to be leaders and role models for all. Let your spirit lead others. Finally, there are scepters in which you were given. Preceptors. Let's see, we want to start with football, right? Am I saying this wrong? They will bless each fall sports and their teams play with confidence, determination, and teamwork. So football players, you can bring the game football.
Congratulations, Bryson and Lily. We would now like all past WHS Homecoming royalty to stand. Please stand to be recognized. Tradition and pride are a huge part of all high school. And everyone please stand as we retire the colors. This year's Homecoming Coronation program. We would like to extend a huge invitation for everyone to join us at the bonfire in the West Parking lot. After the bonfire, there will be a high school flag ceremony.
Come on, boys. Thank you for attending. Please remain seated while the Wall High School Homecoming 2020 King and Queen exit the world with thrilled report. They will take a few group photos immediately. Please let the school photographers take photos first. Thank you for coming. Have a fun and safe homecoming.